Everybody, thanks so much for joining us here on 13 News at noon on this Tuesday. Dustin Grove here with meteorologist Sean Ash. Let's start with the forecast as most people head back to work after the long weekend. Cloudy out there, but so far dry, huh?
Yeah, I think so. A lot of more bark than bite with this stuff here. Now, southern Indiana is going to be a different story. Bloomington, Columbus, it becomes a wet finish to the day. And then some of this is going to creep up in the metro by about 5 or 6.
Okay.
But the juicier or wetter setup is going to be tonight into tomorrow morning. So let me show you our camera network across central Indiana. Yeah, and this was all expected. We told you today would be a cloudier day. Most of this still mid-level at the surface. We're still a little too dry to support any precipitation. Let's give you the pagoda cam here. As we look toward the east, toward the skyline, you can see that blanket of clouds. And then here's the vantage point. Actually, let's get into Bloomington because Bloomington will get the rain first, and then this gradually creeps up to the north. It is still south of Seymour, still south of Bedford. Just checked on that. 75 in Indy at this hour. Some filtered sun in Kokomo at 76. Dew points are up. Remember yesterday, 40s and 50s, so you're definitely feeling this today. The muggy meter's climbing. It will help fuel some of what you're seeing on live Doppler 13 radar. And again, just south of Seymour for the time being. So you have many hours of nothing to worry about in terms of rainfall around the metro area. At this hour, 75, dew point 62. It's an east wind right now. Clouds generally, even at 4 o'clock, probably going to look worse than what's actually happening. But by 5 or 6 p.m., some sprinkles or a scattered shower, a possibility. Some downpour potential heading into tomorrow. More on that ahead in the 7-day forecast.
All right, we'll see you then, Sean. Thank you. Let's get you caught up on the headlines now. And new this afternoon, we've learned the name of a 51-year-old man killed in a police shooting in Hendricks County. His wife was found dead at the scene. This happened around 1 yesterday afternoon as a domestic violence call on Edgewood Drive in Danville. Investigators say they believe a concerned family member who was not at that home called police worried something was wrong. When officers got there, they say Brian Brannigan repeatedly came in and out of the house holding a rifle and pointing it at them. 6 officers opened fire, hitting Brannigan. He died at the scene. His wife, 52-year-old Laura Brannigan, was found dead at the home. Troopers say tragedies like this leave a deep impact.
So there's always going to be that sense of loss. You know, what could we have done? Maybe something different. So again, that's why we encourage those people who are in those situations to please reach out and ask for the help.
Officers say they also found some belongings on fire just outside the house. They're still investigating their connection to the incident. New details about a police shooting overnight in Hammond up in northwest Indiana. Police there say it started as a traffic stop on 8094 and ended with the driver dead and a state trooper shot in the chest. It happened just after midnight in the eastbound lanes of the interstate there near the Indiana-Illinois state line. State police say a trooper was initiating a traffic stop, asked for assistance with the driver and passengers at gunpoint. More officers got to the scene as gunfire erupted. The 34-year-old driver was shot and killed. The trooper, who was shot in the chest, went to the hospital, said to be stable right now. No other officers were hurt. A passenger in that car was taken into custody. And as we learn more, of course, we'll be sure to update you both here on TV and online at WTHR.com. A grim beginning to the unofficial start of summer. Multiple lives taken in the span of 24 hours as Memorial Day weekend wraps up. And with about a week left in the month of May, Indianapolis has seen 13 homicides this month, some involving children. We just learned the name of a 16-year-old killed in one of this weekend's shootings. 16-year-old Jamel Williams was killed at an apartment complex on the city's northwest side Sunday night. No word yet on a suspect or motive in that case just yet. Metro Police are still investigating. We also learned that a 31-year-old man was arrested in connection with a shooting on James Run Way. That's on the city's far east side. 29-year-old Zashawn Allen Davis was killed in that shooting on Sunday morning. He was found shot inside a car. Then just before that shooting, officers found 3 people shot in the heart of downtown on Meridian. One later died at the hospital. These 3 homicides pushing May into the deadliest month so far this year. Police say turning these numbers around will take more than arrests. It's going to take a city choosing each other over violence. Much more on that story online. 2 women are hurt after a shooting on the city's west side. This is the scene on North Tremont Street near 16th and White River Parkway Drive West. IMPD says the shooting stems from a fight over money. We know one of the women is in critical condition. Another was in a car that crashed into a dumpster. Anyone with information surrounding this incident can call IMPD, or you can also call Crime Stoppers, and you do not have to give your name. The latest now on gas prices, and more relief could be on the way. While the suspension on Indiana's gas tax is set to end pretty soon on June 7th, Governor Braun says he may have the option to extend yet again. He said that would fall under Indiana's energy emergency law. The suspension right now is saving you about 59 cents a gallon. For reference here, according to AAA, Indiana's statewide average is $3.89 a gallon. If the sales and excise taxes were not suspended, that price would be closer to about $4.50.